Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Elena, and today we're going to be talking about how to get healthy, long, strong hair. Now, it is super easy to do this, to be honest. It's like such simple things that you're like, I can't believe I didn't think of that before, because I got asked the question of how do you get such nice hair? How do you get it so long? How do you get it to look so nice? And I just kind of thought, like, I barely do anything to have this kind of hair, to be honest. And then I thought about it a little bit more, and I was like, actually, the things I already do that I'm so used to doing, I didn't even realize were things that help my hair to get so long, strong, healthy. I think these are just things that we kind of miss the point on. We think like, oh, I can just go buy a product and my hair is going to be so much better. But really, when it comes down to it, it's a lot deeper than just the products you buy in the store. I use very minimal products, and yes, I do have a couple things that will definitely help that I have used in the past or use sometimes, but overall, they're very simple things that you need to do to get a longer, stronger hair. I will start by saying that right now, I don't have any products in my hair. This is how my hair looks naturally. Also, this is how my hair looks when I blow dry it. I do not use a brush to blow dry my hair, just to let you know where I'm at with my hair, because I don't want to give you unrealistic expectations. Some people have curly hair, some people have wavy hair, some people have super straight hair like I do, but we all have different textures too. Like, my hair is super, super fine, but I do have a lot of hair, and the length of it is just attributed to a lot of things that I do and don't do. I'm also going to be trying some hair oil out for you guys, so that's why I don't have anything in it right now, just so you can kind of see the difference that just a hair oil can make. But yeah, let's get right to the tips. As far as cutting my hair, I've always been the kind of person that if I don't have long hair, I do not feel like myself. When I was a freshman in high school, I literally cut my hair to here and I cried. I was so sad. It wasn't me. I didn't like it at all. Like, I literally had short hair up to here, you guys. Like, look at all this was missing. And I love long hair, and I never cut my hair very often. Some people get their hair trimmed every 6 weeks and they say that helps your hair to grow. But for me, I feel like the more you cut it, the more you're cutting more inches off your hair. So it doesn't make sense to me that it's gonna help it grow. Yeah, it's gonna make the ends look better, but your hair grows from up here. Yeah, this hair is older, so it's gonna, of course, get more damage and split ends and things like that. But when you're feeding your body well and you're feeding your scalp, think about what that's doing for your hair. This is the fresh hair. This is the hair that you want to worry about. If you worry so much about the ends and cutting it off, your hair grows what, half an inch a month? And every 6 weeks you go cut off half an inch, it's barely growing. Or sometimes you even cut off more than that. So you're cutting off all the growth that you've already had. So I would definitely wait longer between haircuts. I've literally waited like 1.5 years between haircuts. That's probably the longest that I've ever gone. So for me, I have super oily skin, and wearing my hair down definitely makes my hair greasy super quick. So I'm not one of those people that can wash their hair once a week and then my hair is like good for a week. No. I feel like if you have thicker hair and drier skin, then your hair can last a lot longer. Or even if you just have thicker hair in general, I feel like it doesn't get greasy as fast. Like I said, look at my hair. My hair is like super fine. So for me, I have to wash my hair all the time, every other day, but I don't really apply a lot of heat to it. I just blow dry it, and that's pretty much the extent of it. I don't do anything crazy. I don't use like a straightener, and I don't curl my hair a lot. I like to do it, but I don't do it all the time. For me, heat is not an issue because it also takes like 3 minutes to blow dry my hair. So I feel like my hair doesn't really get a lot of exposure to heat. So if you're using a lot of products with heat, I would say try to limit your exposure to that if you can. One thing I feel like really helps your hair to look nice and smooth, and I really don't even consider this a product. I mean, it is, but it's not something that makes your hair super dirty feeling. I don't know. Sometimes products like mousse and things like that, they make your hair feel really dirty. This product just kind of makes your hair smooth, and it smells so good. And that is the Redken Thermal Smoothing Blow Dry Lotion. I cannot tell you how amazing this smells. My cousin's a hairstylist and she used this on me, and let me tell you, when I smelled this, I was like, what is that? I need to have it just because it smells so good. Also, it does work really well. It just kind of makes your hair smooth, and it's kind of a heat protectant. So I feel like this definitely helps your hair to look nice and healthy. Now, when I show you the shampoo I use, you guys are going to be like, why are you making this video? Because this is not what I came for. But I am just trying to be very realistic with you guys. This is literally what I do, what products I use. Probably over 5 years ago, I got a super dry scalp. I had to go to the doctor and he gave me a medicated shampoo. I don't know what caused this, but he says everybody has some type of bacteria on their scalp, and if something activates it, then it makes it super dry and flaky. I forgot what the medical term is for it, but basically it's like super bad dandruff, like really bad. So once I stopped using that medication, he told me to use this Head and Shoulders. So I do buy the 2-in-1 Classic Clean. I've tried all different other types of shampoos, and I've been trying to figure out like what's in my diet that could be possibly causing this, but to this day, I do not know what is causing it. So I have to use Head and Shoulders because, like I said, if I use anything else, my skin will start flaking up again, and it's really bad, especially when you're out. Like, I just like touch my head and there's like flakes going everywhere, and I'm talking like it's snowing outside. That's how bad it gets. After I'm done washing my hair, once I get out of the shower, I towel dry my hair. I don't really know for how long, it just kind of depends. I normally flip the towel once, and then once I feel like it's about 50% dry, then I go ahead and start drying my hair. That's pretty much all I use for washing and styling my hair on a day-to-day basis. Like I said, I really don't straighten it or curl it or anything, so I don't use any other products, but on occasion, when I feel like my hair is just looking super dry, or especially if I don't blow dry my hair, I feel like it looks a little bit more undone, a little bit messier, and it just kind of looks like it's all over the place. So for those days, I do have 2 products that I use, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you those right now. This one is Rusk Thermal Serum. So this one you can use before or after you blow dry your hair. Again, it's a serum that kind of protects your hair from the heat, but this one also adds shine. So it's kind of like a hair oil, and I really do like this. And then I also have the Argan Magic. This one is intensive hair oil, restores manageability, elasticity, and adds a silky, glossy shine. Now, one of the reasons I didn't put anything in my hair today is because I wanted to show you how these actually look and the difference this makes on how healthy your hair looks. This, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is not a magic potion to make your hair super healthy, but it does help it look a little bit better. So I'm gonna start with the Rusk Thermal Serum. I'm literally gonna take such a tiny drop, like that. I'm gonna go ahead and just mix it in my hair. Now, anytime you put in anything like this or any type of hair stuff, unless it says start at the roots, an oil like this, you actually want to start at the bottom. And I think I just put a little bit too much oil. But yeah, I'm trying to only do one side of my hair right now. So we're just gonna go with this side. So this is the Rusk. This is literally how I do it. And then I just lightly go into the roots. Like I said, I have super thin hair, so I try not to do too much to the roots because it's already greasy enough. I don't need it to be any greasier. And I just kind of go in, and then at the end, I'll kind of do the palms of my hands, but sometimes if I have too much product, I'll still leave some in there. That way I don't have too much on my hair. But this is kind of the difference. So I'm gonna get a little bit closer. When you do go ahead and add that hair oil, do you see the difference it makes in how nice your hair looks? Even at the bottom. If you don't want a thermal one, this is a good one. I like to use this. Like I said, you really need a tiny little amount because a little bit goes a long way of this stuff, especially because you don't want your hair to look greasy. Like I said, unless you have really thick hair, then maybe you could put a little bit more, or if you have like tons and tons of hair. But honestly, I really don't, so I don't need it. And this smells amazing. Oh my gosh. I want a candle in this. This smells so good. So yeah, we're gonna put this on this side so you can kind of see the difference between the two. So the other one was like a thermal heat styler / oil, and this one is just a hair oil that you just apply after. So that's what this one looks like, and I really like both of them. I don't have a preference as to either one. Sometimes I go by like, okay, what do I want my hair to smell like? Because I already used the Redken thermal styler, so yeah. And I literally bought both of them because once again, they smelled good. So I was like, You know what? I'm just gonna have 2 hair oils. But yeah, you can see the difference that this makes. So if you just want your hair to look a little bit nicer, like I like to use this when I have events, and see, I just kind of go in like that and just smooth it out. But you can see the difference between the two. And I feel like if you do use a lot of products, it causes a lot of buildup on your scalp. And especially if you wash your hair like once a week, think about all the buildup that's sitting in your hair and preventing your hair from growing. So I would say stay away from too many products. So what you eat not only impacts your insides, but it also is going to impact your outer appearance. So if you don't know that, you might want to kind of look at what you're eating and what you're not eating. As you know, smoking, drinking, that can really make you look tired. It can make your skin dry. It makes your hair look dry. So you might want to cut back on those things or try to stop them altogether, because those are things that are really going to impact your outer appearance negatively. Me personally, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't put anything harmful in my body, because I know the effect it's going to have on the inside, but also it's going to have that same effect on the outside. And sometimes you think like, oh, it's not that bad what I'm doing, but it really is going to make a significant impact on your hair, your skin, your nails, all of that. So just be mindful. If you do drink, I'm not saying, you know, don't have fun, but just don't do that all the time. Everything in moderation, right? Also, I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, and I feel like I'm lucky because ever since I was a kid, I've loved fruits and vegetables and just healthier foods in general. I don't like anything fried. I don't like any sauces. So I feel like that too, if you eat a lot of fried foods, if you eat a lot of junk foods, if you eat a lot of salty foods, that's all going to have an impact on that too. So be mindful of that. But I am going to tell you some vitamins and some types of foods that are actually going to help you out with this. And your diet has such a huge impact. That is like one of the biggest things of what's going to make you healthy on the inside and look good on the outside. I cannot stress this enough, guys. It's not just what you put on your body. It's not just the products that you buy. There's no magic cream that's gonna make you be like incredible. It all starts from the inside. So number one, you have to drink tons and tons and tons of water. So the water has to get to all your internal organs, and it has to get to everything essential before it can actually even reach your hair. So if you're not drinking enough water and the water is not getting to your scalp, guys, you are going to have dry, brittle hair. So that is the number one most important thing that you should be doing, is making sure that you are drinking enough water every day. Try to add it in. Buy yourself one of those cups. Make yourself one of those cups that says by 8 a.m. I'll drink this, 9 a.m. drink this. That way it kind of keeps you on a schedule and helps you to drink enough water throughout the day, because then your hair will be a lot healthier and a lot shinier, and it just won't be so dry. And that will also help it to grow. It's like when you have flowers. If you don't water them, they're not gonna bloom and be beautiful. But once those flowers get some water, they perk up and they're just very hydrated and beautiful looking. That's how your scalp is. So picture your scalp like the dirt and your hair is like the flowers. If you want the flowers to bloom, you gotta give them some help. And along with that, you also have to give them what? Nutrients. Let's talk about omega-3s. Now, omega-3s make your hair look shiny, they make it look healthy, and also they reduce inflammation, which is a huge reason why they can help your hair to grow, because inflammation in the body is a lot of times associated with hair loss, and a lot of people don't know that. But if you have omega-3 fatty acids and it helps to reduce that inflammation, your hair is going to grow better and it's just going to look better altogether. And omega-3s can be found in certain types of fish, nuts, and seeds, oils, things like that. B6 is also a really important vitamin because it brings oxygenated blood to your scalp and it provides a healthy environment for your hair to grow strong and healthy. And B6 is also really easy to get from foods like bananas, spinach, potatoes, and lots of other foods. B12 is also a really important vitamin because it produces red blood cells, and red blood cells are actually what feed your hair follicles. So think about it. If you don't have healthy red blood cells in your hair follicle, how is your hair gonna grow strong and healthy or grow at all? I know a lot of people say they have trouble with their hair growing. Start from the inside, guys. Now, B12 produces those red blood cells, and folic acid helps to keep them healthy. If you're not keeping them healthy, this whole process is just not gonna work. So that's why folic acid is also a super important vitamin to get in your body. And folic acid can be found in fruits, vegetables, and also whole grains. So this is just an overall balanced diet. You can kind of see that as long as you're eating really healthy, and you can always go with a multivitamin that has all of these things, but before you do any of that, I would definitely talk to your doctor and just make sure that these things are okay for you to take, because we do have all different requirements, we have all different body types and things that we're dealing with, so I wouldn't just go buy a multivitamin or go buy anything that you take orally without talking to your doctor about it first and seeing if it's a good thing for you. Some other nutrients that also help are iron, zinc, magnesium, and also biotin. As far as biotin goes, this is the one thing that I have taken as a supplement. I don't personally take a multivitamin. I went through a period where I lost a lot of weight and I wasn't really trying to lose weight. I was just exercising a lot and I felt like it was really hard for me to get enough food, and I wasn't taking a multivitamin, so that might have been one of the reasons this started happening. But I started to see that my baby hairs, where I always had baby hairs, it was kind of like, I feel like my hair was kind of receding. I feel like it wasn't growing as well, and I started taking hair, skin, and nail pills. So I had initially tried hair, skin, and nail pills from a FabFitFun box a long time ago, and I took that bottle and I really didn't think anything of it because at the time I really didn't need it. So I really just tried it because first of all, they tasted really good and they weren't bad. So I ended up finishing the bottle, but after that, like, I forgot about it. And then once this started happening, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy those vitamins again. And I did end up buying them, and they helped my hair grow so much. If you can see right here, like, I have baby hairs that literally grew out. Like, this was like very short hair at one point. I just see that. This at one point was just all baby hair because like right here, I started losing hair, I swear. And taking biotin, do you see how short this piece is like on the inside? Like the rest of my hair on the inside is like super long, and then I have like these really short pieces. That's because months ago, these were like tiny baby hairs when I started taking biotin. And that's when I realized like this stuff really works, because I was even getting the hair on my arms. I don't have a lot of hair on my arms, but the hair on my arms started getting really long, and I was like, wow, biotin really does help to thicken your hair up. And the brand I actually use is Nature's Bounty. These are the pill form of them, and I accidentally bought extra strength. So when I was taking these, you're supposed to take 3 a day, but this has like insane amounts of biotin, which is also why before you start taking any supplements, talk to your doctor about it, because this literally has 16,000% of the daily recommended dose of biotin, which is crazy. That is like a huge, huge dose of biotin, and taking anything in that large of an amount, you should definitely talk to your doctor about. But I was probably taking this like once or twice a week. You're supposed to take 3 a day. So I was taking like a very little amount of this, but I did really notice a huge, huge difference in my hair, my skin. It does help you get those nutrients that you need, because it's not just biotin in here. This actually has vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B6, which you need, folate, which we talked about, vitamin B12, iron, zinc, selenium, manganese, argan oil, and then just like a ton of other stuff. And these also have collagen in them. If you don't need it, don't take it. But when you do, this stuff really does help. I even used to have low blood iron, and I took iron pills for a while, and that really helped me out. Supplements are good if you need them. I would not take them for fun, and definitely talk to your doctor about it. But yeah, I vouch for this 1,000%. The Nature's Bounty brand is the only one I've tried. I know there's millions of them out there, and everybody probably has their preference, and that's fine. But this is the only one I've tried, and it works for me. So I wouldn't recommend something that I personally haven't tried, especially because this stuff, to me, like anything you put in your body, I wouldn't want to give you advice on it if it's going to be something that's going to be harmful to you or dangerous for you. So definitely talk to your doctor first. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for everything that I do. Just to kind of recap what I do, I eat really healthy. I drink a lot of water. If I need to, I'll take a supplement. As far as my hair goes, I don't apply a lot of heat to it. I use Head and Shoulders shampoo. I use minimal hair products, and I only blow dry my hair. I really love making videos for you guys. This is stuff that I truly love talking about. So I hope that it helps you out because I know a lot of people struggle with this. All right, now it's time to pick our giveaway winner.
Okay, so I have my 7 entries. Thank you all for entering the giveaway. This is just a random giveaway picker. This is my first website I'm using to do a giveaway, so super excited to see who wins this. All right, and the winner is Jacqueline Gooden. So congratulations to you. I'm gonna be sending you an Instagram or email depending on what you put down so that I can get that gift card out to you. So excited for you. And again, thank you all for entering this giveaway. I definitely will be doing more in the future because this was a lot of fun. And like I said, I wanna give back to you guys because I appreciate you so much. So you have won a $50 gift card and I'll be contacting you soon.
If you did like this video and you want to see more like it, go ahead and subscribe to my channel down below. Let me know down in the comments below if there's any types of videos or any questions that you have that you'd like to have answered, because literally, like I said, this is so much fun for me and I thank you so much for joining the family. Don't forget to set your alert settings, that way you're notified when a new video comes out. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.